So this project has 8 songs. So from the Devi's avatar, she is taking form. Then about like what are the 8 songs about?
Yeah.
So that when we post the songs, audience they will look forward to it.
Yeah, I got stuck with the word only avatarinju. That's why I am telling you. Avatarinju means exact meaning is not incarnation, like how Vishnu takes incarnation. It is a form evolving out of Chidagni. Chidagni means the Shiva, he opens the third eye, and from that Chidagni Lalitha Devi comes. So it's a form, auspicious form with a cause.
Especially manifesting.
Her birth, or we don't call it as a birth because she's already in a form. So it is how the existence from Divi, we call it, from heaven, she has come into this on the Brahmandam or earth for a cause. Why? To remove evil forces. So that avatarana I had understood in that way. And then second, Alapinchada, everything, each song has got that there is a chain of actions. So if it is Alapinchada, that why Hayagriva asked Agastya Muni for writing the thing. Second song, the actual Lalita comes. And then how her appearance is there in Champaka, Choka with the flowers and all. Then fourth song is Tara Kanti, where her each ornament from head to toe is described. And then then we have the action songs. Dushta Daitya. Dushta Daitya is actually action song. It's got a lot of action and movements, and the music also very inspiring, and student dances like, even I liked. Whenever I had to show, I went on to the floor and I showed them the steps and variations. They had a problem, no doubt. While doing choreography, I used to change a lot. So that kind of they must be having, but I was very much focused that it should be presented in the best of the way. Then Dushtadeitya Nitya Yavana, again we have another soft song coming. Lalita Devi is this thing. So I have to give importance to Lalita Devi's movements. Then we have Shri Mata. Shri Mata is again praising the divine power, spiritual power of Shri Lalita Devi. Why we worship Lalita Devi? What is her power in giving us boons or looking after and welfare of the mankind, and then all these things. Mola Mantrika is again another song which has got another deep meaning. Deep meaning in the sense Sri Chakra is described. So these are the challenges in the choreography. How do I show Sri Chakra, or how do I show the Ratha Chakra? Ratha Chakra means the wheels of the chariot ridden by 4 Vedas, turning into wheels, and then 4 horses, which are Purushartha. So for this, all this kind of a thing, I had to give a lot of, it's a thought process. First I had to go through and then present it in the thing. So each song, not only musically, not only rhythm wise, but even content and for the dance expression, it was very interesting to present. And somewhere we got this word also. It's like a weaving all the 8 songs into one mala. I call it as a Nritya mala. So it is a Nritya mala.
As we both participated also, these songs, every song had a very, very different, distinct beauty and the melody, and very beautifully written by Sreekalapoorna Viswanadha Sobhanadri and sung by Pratibha, Shiromani, Nemani, Parthasarathi. All songs, they are very, like, apart from dance also one can listen to it, very beautiful. So we are really excited to see the final outcome. Ma'am, we want to know, like, you have for the past 40-50 years, like you are there in this field for 55-60 years. So you have choreographed for college, inter-university festivals, Arangetrams, Sangapraveshams and dance dramas, so many dramas like Shri Krishna Nartana Shobha, Shri Narayana Varnamala, which we have been part of it, very beautifully done, and Sundarakanda, which was done in the lockdown, especially in the lockdown for the YouTube channel. So how was your experience doing choreography for the stage and for video presentation? So in this video projection, in this video presentation, what interesting facts or interesting things you gained or learned or you experienced, and also what are the challenges and if any difficulties you faced, especially choreography for the camera?
Yeah.
I'd like to know.
Since I started working past 6 decades, we have presented 20-point program, live orchestra, and that was another 20 songs were presented, and we had to generate one by one costume. This we had to take care. In College of Home Science, when I worked as a part-time lecturer, every annual function they wanted new things. We did Girija Kalyanam. There is a stage presentation. Shiva sits on the Himalaya. Just sitting on the Himalaya, that effect is different. Background was, they started clapping immediately when Shiva came, like how Soumya looked in Lalitha Devi Charitamu. That stature was there. Then slowly in Annamacharya Kirtana, 108 Kirtanas we presented, assisting Dr. Umar Ramana. That was another experience. That is a stage presentation. We did for recorded, pre-recorded music, also on the live thing. So since we know how to do Nattuangam, we could do any dance way. Then later on, all these live programs were captured in video, this thing, and then we produced videos of dance ballet shared, produced. So that is one kind of a thing. When live program is there, there is a continuity, flow of the dancer. There is no restraint. She is not conscious of the camera. She is only conscious of her presentation, and audience are not safe. It's a very dark this thing, and she can emote and enjoy her dance. This thing. That is one way of doing it. And for a stage performance, it's a kind of a lights and all are fixed and all. And for video, the lights have to be taken care. How many cameras we need? What is the flooring? That is technical part is a different thing. My concern was how to do the choreography for video presentation. No doubt, when we did Sri Narayana Varnamala 2 years back, video presentation only. I always preferred live presentation. There is that interconnection with the audience is always there when we do the thing. But when we did Sri Narayana Varnamala, each avatar we did in that way. So that was one experience I got it. So I knew how to go. There also a lot of preparation had taken place before we started shooting actually in Hyderabad. Here I have different, I only know how to do choreography. Rest of the paraphernalia, whatever arrangements have to be taken, it has to be taken by local people. So Soumya was given that role to look after this. My role was how to do this video presentation. So when I went through the dances, I had divided it to each, where the pallavi is there, where the stanza is there, what is the stanza is taking about, whether it is a kind of a nature description or objects or emotion. See, we have lot of emotions in that. Shanta rasa, adbhuta rasa, karuna rasa, bebhatsa, and no hasya rasa, but other shungara, everything is there. So taking into the consideration how to show, where to show the rasa, the facial expressions, then the close camera work. So I had to work in this minute points. And then, of course, the dance expression is a different thing. But dividing for video, I had done already. One point, the lighting person, he came and I have given the script and I have noted down, here you have to show sunrise, here you have to show flash when Lalitha Devi is coming, you have to show that effects. So I had divided and told him. So he said, I don't know. He said after finishing, it's a very, I learned from doing this project certain tips how to give the thing. It was a learning for me, and he called me Guru Mata. I don't know why, but he said I had learned all these things. So this is the kind of a video thing we have to take into consideration, and the practice. For a live performance, we don't allow the dancers to pause or do it. The flow should come. Here, video, we can stop and take, but not many times. Only few. Time restriction is there for shoot and everything. So within the shooting time, we have to finish this video. We knew in 1 or 2 days we have to finish this. So these restrictions keeping in mind, I said these shots should be finished. All the planning had to be taken for video presentation.
Yes, ma'am. There is no retake on stage presentation, and in video, if we do a mistake, we can do it again. Both idioms have their own significance and beauty. As ma'am said, we had to rewrite the script again in English and then in Marathi also. So we had the help of Swarali and another student, Suchitra, who wrote all the songs in Marathi. So, Swarali,
yeah.
Do you have any other what do you want to,
as I myself am a part of this project, I know how beautifully ma'am has choreographed all the songs with all the girls included in every song. It is a beautiful presentation which you all will be able to see in the upcoming videos. I would like to ask ma'am, how did she incorporate the Kuchipudi technique in the songs,
yes,
in the dance technique in the song that we presented?
That's a question, very important question. Yes. As it is, I know both Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam, but I focused more on Kuchipudi for the past 25 years. All my teaching and writing goes in Kuchipudi only. So as I was doing, there is a lot of, and as it is, Kuchipudi is a dance drama form, which has got Nritta, Nritya and Natya. The holistic approach and Vachika Abhinayam, we give lip singing, whereas Bharatanatyam doesn't have lip singing. So this is in Kuchipudi, when they sing song, it gives a natural, you can give a natural expression. That is one plus point. Then it has got beautiful pure dance jatis, and Nritya it's got one line you can show in a different rhythms. Like you showed in Champaka, for example. Champaka, Shoka, it is a 7 beats thing. So we used many Kuchipudi steps. There is no Nritta, pure dance, but we could show that. And some places we could show Rajatachala and all that expressions in this.
Dramatically.
But the problem came when I had to introduce pure dance. Pure dance, that is Nritta we call it. Nritta is saying the jatis. So all the songs are intact, one after another they are coming. Where to put the jatis? That was my major challenge, I said. So I sat through the songs, and then I said we will start, any Kuchipudi dance presentation starts with Ranga Puja, means Ranga Shuddhi, and then Ganesh Vandana. So there I would include how she comes onto the stage entry and offers her salutations to Lord Ganesha. So one aspect was there. Then again Shiva Kamesta, there is a one there, Shiva and Kameshwari. So I said I can show Shiva Parvati. But how will I show Shiva Parvati? So before Alapinchadars, I could think of one dance bit for them, which I composed in pure dance. Then again I said Dushtadaitya is a very vigorous for dance, this thing. So problem was there was no chance to insert any pure dance in between the song. Either it is in the beginning or at the end. So I did Dushta Chaitanya, the fight shooting one jati jugalbandi like. Jugalbandi is conversational jati. So male voice and female voice. And then last bit was we use konogolu in Kuchipudi, which follows after Shabdam. So that is ending part. So in Moola Mantrika, I ended with that jati, which is a tail piece they call it, konogolu. So I included that kind of thing. So when I gave the voice, it was only recording. Then suddenly, fortunately, the mridangist, who is very well known and he played for us, he happened to come to Aurangabad. Then we requested him to play. So when we were trying in this hall, echoing was there. So he suggested we go to a audio recording studio. So then and there, I am very thankful to Soumya. She really dialed people, and within half an hour she fixed. So we put all the mridangam, everything. We traveled to a far off place. By 6:30 we were there, and then even the sound recordist was very cooperative, and he got so involved, and he was doing tal also, and you could see the rhythm, where to stop. That knowledge helped me. So he said, ma'am, stop here and all. So we did recording for about 4 or 5 hours there with mridangam. So I could include that nritya part in this. Of course, nritya part was according to the music. And then again, one more thing in nritya part also, I had to say the hastas. The technique, nritya hastas, we have to use interpretation of a word. Like we have Vedas, then I had to search in Abhinay Darpanam where each Veda is given one hand gesture, like this or like this. So you can see in the dance that they have incorporated. Then how do we show the objects like a chakra or a hill or a silver hill or a race coming. So these are the objects and the animals and the nature and the moods, of course. So the nritya part is it. Dramatization is in 1 or 2, where Rajatachala, how Shiva gets that Chidagni, and all the things we had to incorporate. And I am very happy that the camera people had cooperated in that way, and again they wanted to do this shooting, that involvement, participation from all of them helped in bringing out best of what lyrics have spoken about. So dramatization, so we had to balance Nritya, Natya, wherever it is appropriate, I have incorporated and tried to make is a presentable and interpretative, and people should understand, even non-Telugu speaking or lay persons, art people, dancers, everybody, it should be knowledge giving and interested to watch. But some parts, everything doesn't go smoothly. Always there are some issues. Leave alone my dance ability to teach and all. Many times I felt very weak. So they would run and get something to eat because of my sugar levels also. So I was trying to keep myself fit enough to do it. But there are some things which were not in our control. So how we had to do it in the set schedule, all that I think Soumya is a better person to give some inputs from that angle.
Yes, so as ma'am mentioned, you were part of this project as a dancer, and you were also managing the all management of technicians, the cameraman, the light person and the recordist and all. So how was the process of managing all this production with all the teams, all the team members, all the dancers, and how did you manage a practice in between the management sessions and the meetings which happened between the videographers, the lightsmen and all? So I would like to know your experience about this project in overall. How did you manage?
As ma'am mentioned and Sonali is asking, Yes, because I stay in Chh.Sambhajinagar and here for the last 18 years. I was well acquainted with the technical teams here. We have a team like the videographer, the camera, the lights, and even we contacted few. Initially we had some meetings with some persons in this field, some experts, so they all gave us many inputs, and then taking all the inputs we narrowed down to some things which was in the limit of the budget, and doing this project in Chh.Sambhajinagar we got cooperation of the cameraman, the lights person, everybody kind of very eagerly agreed and took a lot of interest. We all thought this is our offering to Lalitha Devi. 13 July, yes, Mocha in the city, and suddenly we got calls from theatre person, cameraman, everybody that we can't travel after 11 o'clock because of the rush of the roads and traffic jam and all this. So we somehow managed to book a hotel near the theatre, and makeup artist was called all the way from Hyderabad. They are experts in this classical dance and drama makeup. So he came one day, that early morning, and we all went at 8 o'clock to a hotel nearby and stayed there, and the makeup started at 9 o'clock on 13th, and then it went on the whole day, and we got the theatre at 2 o'clock, but it got delayed because of the lights and all those things, and we started shooting at 4 o'clock, and we thought somehow we had to finish this shoot by hook or crook, because sometimes doing it another day is difficult. So we continued till 3:30 a.m. in the night doing the last song. Yes, it's really difficult to do all the songs in 24 hours, but it's a rainy season, and we had so many technicians coming from outside also, like the makeup artist came from Hyderabad, and also the camera person, DOP, and the lights. Everybody had other events, other coming days, and we thought, let us finish this project in the same spirit. So everybody cooperated, the parents, the students, the whole team, till 3 a.m. in the night. Everybody was shooting with the same vigor and enthusiasm. Though we try to do everything as planned, but sometimes these things happen. Like we had to book a hotel room, and then we saw the stage, the floor was having some issues, so we had to order a carpet on the spot. So these things, some hurdles come suddenly, things don't go as planned, but we managed, and I was already, ma'am said, I was Lord Shiva, in Lord Shiva's role. So donning that Lord Shiva's costume was and makeup, it was a lot of time it took, and very heavy and all. So my whole appearance changed. You all will see me in a different avatar. In the Shiva avatars, I was coming on the stage and giving instructions, somebody's costume, somebody makeup, all these things that was happening, and we had to order costumes. We already were functioning dance school, so we have many costumes, but for this special project, for Lalitha Devi and Shiva, Parvati and Raksha, for Dushadaitya, Bandasura, we were in need of special costumes, so we had to specially order. We had to hire some costumes, and we had to stitch some costumes, so which we did we ordered some from Thane, some from Hyderabad, and some we hired from local Aurangabad dress people. So all these things happened. It was like one big, it was like a big event, and almost like a film. Of course a small film, but it was like a film project which we worked, and all the experience, like we were doing rehearsals till 9:30, 10 p.m. in the night, so ordering snacks for everybody, because it was time taking. Though all the students, all the dancers were not in all dances, or they were not having the whole long dances, they were having small parts, but all the songs were connected. So each and everyone had to be there for the rehearsals, whether it is 3 hours or 4 hours. So we had those rehearsals, and in the midst of heavy rains we had rehearsals, and arranging snacks, arranging lunch, dinner, all this I was taking care, apart from doing the dancing. It was a little difficult sometimes because you had to give time to the practice also, and makeup and all, but we managed. And we got cooperation from all the parents, and from time to time we used to contact Sobhanadri Garu on phone calls, and he also used to give us inputs, encouraging us. So we had a very enriching and very learning experience in this. Everybody kind of came together for this Lalitha Devi Charitamu project, as if, and I came to know that this period was Gupta Navaratri period. So I also went to a temple, local Karnapura Devi temple, as Auntie Rajyalakshmi ma'am mentioned. In Andhra and Karnataka we have Pochamma Yellamma, but here we have Renuka Mata and Tulja Bhavani. So I went to Tulja Bhavani Mandir to seek blessings before the shoot and after the shoot also, for shoot going well without any hurdles. So all this was a learning experience. Of course, yeah, though tiring, but it's very enriching. Like, you know, when we do something, we achieve that work, we complete that work fruitfully. So it's very fulfilling and like satisfying experience. Of course, ma'am also had, like she said, her sugar levels used to go down, and sometimes, like we went for editing videos, she had to climb stairs, which were steep. But she managed. At home she used to feel a little tired, but after going and after entering Devmudraa hall, she used to forget everything and she used to show all the dances. Like as if she enters here, she is possessed, like the Lalitha Devi is helping her. So she completely forgot all her pain, everything, and she was dancing. You will get to see some glimpses of her dancing also, though not in the main production, but I think so it will be interesting for you all to watch her teaching and her dance movements in the glimpses we will share. So this was it, like help came from all quarters, everybody helped us. So with the support and full production from Viswanadha Sobhanadri Literary Foundation, we could do this, and we are fortunate that we are Devmudraa, we are given this opportunity. He has chosen our group, and under the guidance of Guru Dr Rajyalakshmi Seth, they have trusted us for this project and given us this opportunity.
Can I add something?
We are very happy. Yeah.
Regarding the dances, I remember when she said, right from we have included 8-year-olds.
Yes.
When we had to choose for Bala Tripura Sundari role, we have chosen a small girl who is very interested to participate. We asked her, can you stay for rehearsals? So she was the first one to come to the rehearsal and last one to go. Even that day when the shoot was going on, she was waiting for others to perform. Her role was over by midnight, but she stayed, and sleepy she stayed. So right from 80 to 45 plus, we have taken the dance range, dances age group. This is one kind of a, and another point is I am not a performing artist. Never I performed, very few in my career, starting career, but I am a teacher. So how I transmit my thought process into the dancer's mind was one kind of a process. It's a long process, but in a short time we had done. Very happy to...
Actually, I forgot in the introduction, Dr. Rajyalakshmi Seth, she's doctorate in dance and sociology, and her forte is research. Like that's why in this project also, she did lot of homework before us, in the sense we should do actually, but she had drafts and drafts of scripts with her before she came and gave us the final script. And she has presented many prestigious papers at many prestigious conferences and all, and we are fortunate to have a guidance. And as we mentioned, makeup artists came from Hyderabad. Actually, we were like only 10, we were around 12, 13 participants. So many of our dancers had to change roles. So in one dance they became a Rakshasa, and another dance they became a Bhakta or a dancer. So the makeup artist, though he did makeup, he started makeup at 9 o'clock in the morning, and in between he had to change makeup, like rubbing all the mustache, Rakshasa's makeup, and again making that girl into a beautiful dancer. So it was tough job for him also, and he very patiently did till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the night, changing even from me myself, from Shiva to again a solo dancer, a solo artist, like dance performer. So it was very difficult for him also, but he very willingly cooperated. Nobody had a little bit of any tension or irritation on their faces. Everybody were willing in this project. So we would like to thank all of them.
And special thanks goes to Mr. Santosh, I can say, because right from the camera he came for the meetings and absorbing what he should do. He advised us how to do how many cameras, how to do it, everything he was advising as if he was a family member. And while editing was going on, 2 days I went because I wanted to be there till the end, choosing the shots and all. And the hospitality we received in his house, his wife and parents, everybody made us comfortable. Otherwise, I would have not stayed for 9-10 hours.
Yeah, editing took place 10 hours.
I appreciate his patience and involvement and making this project presentable. He has got a major role in this Lalitha Devi Charitamu project. So I'm very grateful to all the members. See, these are the special thanks are always there, but the best reward we will get when you all see the viewers, your feedback and appreciation, encouragement will give us the opportunities to go ahead and work on further projects on as a video projection or any other way. So I'm very thankful to Viswanadha Sobhanadri Literary Foundation for giving this opportunity to me to work on this project, and it's a kind of a very rare, I feel, we say in Telugu, it's a very apurupa adbhuta avakasha.
So ma'am, thank you very much. We would like to hear more and more, but we have sometimes on YouTube channel we have time. But still, this discussion and this talk will be very interesting for all the people to see the songs, I feel. So thank you very much for all the guidance and the choreography, and also for talking to us. Thank you very much, ma'am. Lahari Peddinti, who was in the key role of Lalitha Devi. You will see us in different avatars. And from Swarali, from Guru Dr Rajyalakshmi Seth and myself, Soumyasri, we would like to thank you, and we will request you all to watch our songs, which will be posted very soon, very shortly. They will be uploaded on our channel, Viswanadha Sobhanadri Literary Foundation channel. And please watch, share and subscribe and spread the word. Thank you very much.